Laughter often feels light, but what it carries can be incredibly weighty. Through humor, difficult truths become speakable, hidden tensions become visible, and silence can finally be broken. And perhaps that is the quiet strength of comedy, not just to entertain, but to reveal. And now, we turn to a deeply personal reflection of sound, memory, and identity. My sound diary, how a laptop became my generation's echo. Please welcome Qinan.
Hi everyone, this is Qinan. Today I want to open with a sincere core proposition. Our lives, with all their unspoken emotions, fleeting, irreplaceable moments, can be captured and preserved not through words and photos, but through sound and diary. So today I want to share with you my sound diary. Which is how a laptop became my generation's echo. Music is not an exclusive language reserved for professional musicians or pop stars. It is a living diary reserved for any one of us that can create and record a story. And this is the initiative I stand here to share with you today. We all know the feelings of too big, too nuanced for words. The quiet work of a perfect afternoon after class, the tight weight of a pre-exam anxiety, and the unnameable thrill of a new dream taking shape. Our generation has grown up through communicating with each other in social media. We send messages, reels, and images each other. But for me, I express the most faithful vessel for these ineffable feelings is not a social media post. It was a melody, a frequency, a piece of music that I built by myself. And none of this would be possible without defining the shift of our time. Technology has torn down the once impenetrable barriers to creation, putting the power of making music to the hands of every ordinary person. Not long ago, music creation was a gated world. A century ago, building an orchestra needs rehearsal space, professional venue, and immense financial resources. And even decades ago, building a rock song requires bandmates, instruments, and rehearsal space. The right to create was locked away for privileged few with access to resources. However, that word is gone. In today's technological real world, a single laptop is a fully functional studio. A synthesizer plugin can give you all these satisfies. They can satisfy the curiosity, and they can replicate the sound of all classical instruments. But also, they can imitate the sounds that is only exist in your head, that is never exist in real life. A drum machine held by your computer can be shared all around the world so that all the musicians can share with each other. Therefore, technology is no longer a barrier. It is a key, unlocking the studio doors of every single one of us. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so to make this tangible, I'll walk you through the process of how I created my original song, "Walls Are Rising Light." That original hum you have just heard is what I need to build for first. This is on one original day on campus. I sat on the bleachers by the playground, watching students and classmates chasing each other and laughing, watching the sun flitter through the trees. In that moment, a simple melody just popped into my head. And I quickly picked my laptop and recorded this. It was rough, unpolished, and even a little fragmented. But that was the exact sound of warmth and gratitude at that moment. And then, I need to add other parts. I need to add accompaniment. What do you think I need to use the instruments? I use what kind of instruments to show the sprite. So I use guitar lines and the snappy up-tempo strums to echo the lively daily school life, and filled every note with the buoyant, youthful energy that on that sunlit afternoon. There was no fancy technique, no professional training. I just do what I want to do and what I want to build. So let's listen to this melody. As the track moves into the next section, the guitar lines carries on, and I add a layer in the string to build that lively afternoon. And here's how those sounds. After that, I should expand this music into a song about 3 minutes or more. That is all I need to do. I just follow steps here and add other parts such as chorus and bridge. I put this motif into the verses of my song. It's whatever you want. We usually put it in chorus, but I want to put it in verses. So you see, creating music does not have any strict rules. Just follow your heart. And then I add other parts and use the key and tempo is the similar or same as these kind of hum as you hear here. I also start with a casual hum and then build the accompaniment and add them together into a full finished song. So let's listen to the piece of the music for about 1 minute. So you see, that is the magic of this kind of music. It does not require any labels or a single fan. Just record in your laptop and then you can use other apps or just you use that recording on your phone. It doesn't matter. When I finished this song, I realized something profound. Every single one of us has the power, the chance, the right to become a creator, to leave our mark and to add voices in this larger story that is being written all around us. For me and for countless young people around the world, this work does far more than let us contribute to our generation's collective echo. It brings deep, unshakable personal fulfillment. The kind comes from turning a messy, unspoken hum into something real, something we can feel, something we can make by our own hands. It gives us the radical power to contribute something original, something uniquely ours, to the very fabric of the era we all live in. This innate, universal hunger create does not only drive innovation in music, it fuels other fields of the industry, such as the high-tech, higher artistic and intellectual realms, and the transformative progress across every field of human endeavor. As human civilization evolves, more and more people caring about nurturing his or her own growth, and honoring the profound, inseparable bond between their own story and the time we all inhabit. When we stop to, listen to, and truly understand the echo of the epoch, it sparks a deep, intentional reflection on how we each contribute this era. That reflection, in turn, infuses very corner of our lives with greater purpose, richer color, and brighter, more vivid meaning. So today, I want to leave you with 2 actionable invitations. First, become an acoustic observer. When a strong feeling washes over you, try to understand and try to translate it into something real. And you ask yourself some questions. Is it sharp or soft? A steady beat or wandering melody? A thick wall of sound or a single clear note? You don't need anyone's help or any music training. You can just do this by yourself. To pick up your electrical devices, hum a voice memo. Or if you know how to play music, you can use a free app on your phone. As we all know, GarageBand is in all iPhone users. You can just use it. And that voice memo is free and is all created by yourselves and stay with you forever. It is free from photos, free from anything around you, but it stays in your mind and has a special bond with you. Second, dare to take the first step. A lot of music lovers know how to play music and some will not. And they will just struggle with, I'm not a musician, or I cannot recognize a note on a keyboard, but I love music. Dare do that. If you don't know how to do, you can just dare to take the first step. Even though you don't know, you can ask others, or you can try, just like me, to record a casual hum on your phone. It doesn't need any label, any training. Just record your life and understand yourself more deeply. And after that, you will think about that is you can understand yourself deeper and also your generations. So that is your generation's echo. It is at the start of the future. It's right here, right now. A person staring at a screen, pressing a key, and making a sound that has never existed before. I don't make music to go attention, to go viral. I make music to understand myself, to record my story, and to add the voice in this echo. Every echo has a single sound source, but we all have the courage to be that source and to add our own authentic, vivid footnotes of the era we all live in. And that is the end of my speech. Thank you for listening.